Hey guys, Crumbtail here. We're going to be doing episode 15 of Sortie Shenanigans today. I am hoping that number one, this isn't going to take me too very long, and also number two, that will give me some time to complete or to be introduced to in between now and then episode 35, Whispers in the Walls, which is apparently the new update moving along here. This is Mutilus Allen V, so I'm going to be doing using Mesa with corrosive damage. Not that for the infested, I just got into the habit of using corrosive because usually Gamos infested are immune to viral procs, and I can never remember what's what. So, well, hey guys. Or you can of course use weapons.
Alright, biologic attacks. Be ready.
Oop. Alright, yeah, let's not dilly-dally. I know I want to try to get all the stuff and pick up all the loot. But sometimes, oh, I'm just going to get gas all over the place. Sometimes that's very difficult to do. Using explosions and slam attacks to my advantage. Uh-oh. Where is? Oh, it's the one that's around the corner. Okay. Whoops. Come on. Ouch.
I'm in, Tenno.
The problem with this now is we have to stall so that the Juggernaut isn't attracted. Because I don't want to have it to where the Juggernaut is summoned. If I can avoid that, this is a very tight area, so I don't want to have the Juggernaut leaping around in this tiny area, because if it harms the console, I've got to start over. If the console takes too much damage, I'll have to start over, which I don't want to do. If that can be avoided, of course, I don't want to do that.
Stay focused.
There's
a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Where's the heavy unit? I see no heavy unit. Oh, they're taking it. Oh, I see. Of course, the heavy unit would have sauntered in when I was not there. Of course it is. Okay, 25 seconds or so. That's fine. I forgot. I keep having to remember that mobile defense is because it has to hack the console. It take like a minimum amount of time, where it's going to be something like 1 to 2 minutes per console. So this is going to be minimum like 4.5, 5 minutes. Ouch. Can't you see I'm trying to explain something, Mr. Infested? Why are you smacking me while I'm explaining something? That's just not how we do.
Terminal spotted.
Oh,
This
is kind of difficult to get into and out of for me when I do that for some reason.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
And we gotta just kind of keep an eye on everything. Oops, now I'm stuck under the terrain. Again. In less than a minute, I get stuck under terrain 2 times. But I guess for good or for ill, that's how we do things here, so. If you'd like to see more Sortie Shenanigans and other content on the channel, be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, all that jazz. Especially if you're new here.
Still working on it.
And if you are new here, welcome. messing with it, I gotta be careful. Because even if you bring a powerful Warframe that you form it a lot, or with a lot of good abilities and a lot of good range, some things can still happen where they can really mess it up in a short amount of time if you're not paying attention. I say as I'm only half-heartedly paying attention. Yeah. Okay. So a couple seconds and we'll have it. Oop.
The odds were against us.
Wait a minute.
Tenno.
What do you
But
mean
we
the
did
odds
it.
were against this
Mission
Tenno?
complete.
I thought I had to put it. I must not have been paying attention. So I thought that was only 2 things. Was it 3? Or is it just, I guess some are 2 and some are 3? Uh-oh. Oh dear. Now it's the most difficult part, finding the way out of here. There we go. Okay, I think we got it on the right track now. There we go. I think I'm gonna make it. Have no fear. Falls off terrain. Oh, here we go. Okay, we've got mission credits and stuff. The cleanse infested mod. Plus times 1.05 damage to infested. That's at base rank though. This is expel infested for pistols. Times 1.05 damage to infested. There as well. Alright. Next mission. Set of 3 random missions. Ooh, a rescue. Alright. We're gonna have to switch to the old Wukong. I shouldn't say we're not gonna have to, but I would prefer it because I don't want this video to last very long.
There I go.
Sniper. Alright. Usually if I'm thinking, which sometimes I'm not, I can face facts. I try to get everything ready for each of the sorties before I go into the one of them, so that I don't have to stop and re-equip stuff.
Why must you always?
This is a
work
rescue on
against
Phobos. This is pretty straightforward.
progress?
Now, the only problem that you're going to encounter, and I know I've probably said this a bunch of times already, is that rescue targets can only equip pistols or secondary weapons.
There is
So
a
if you
prisoner
don't
here
have
that
one,
is
they
vital to
can't
our
help you.
operations. Search for the holding location.
Which kind of stinks, you know, but they're expertly trained. I guess the fact that they were expertly trained with secondaries left them literally 0 time to be trained with anything else whatsoever. Oh, it's the old, that was a juggernaut.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested.
Where are
Lay
we
low,
going?
and it should go away.
Oh, there we
or
go.
interrupt the
Okay,
fight to draw
I
it
messed
out.
that up. Alright, that's gonna
Enemy is on
depend.
high
Uh-oh.
alert. The moment you
Okay,
enter
I
the
don't
holding
think
area,
this is
they'll
the one.
trigger
Oh,
the
pardon me.
execution sequence. Rescue the hostage before it finishes.
I don't think this is the
Hostage is
particular
almost out
one
of
where
time.
you can't,
Hurry.
unless I'm doing
Bypass
it
complete.
wrong,
You may proceed.
where you can't avoid tripping the alarm. You can get to a point where you don't open a door,
Reach the prison.
you
Find
can
a prisoner in one of these
avoid
cells.
tripping the alarm.
Thank the stars, not a minute too soon.
Located the hostage. Escort the prisoner
Come
to
on.
the extraction
Ouch.
point, and I'll take care of the rest.
Seriously?
It hurts. Help, it hurts.
Alrighty, calm
I
down.
need a weapon.
No, you don't. We need to get out of here. That's what we need to have. We need to get out of here. And I know I said this a bunch of times as well. What on earth was that? I didn't think they had those special Grenier units here that can grab you and pull you back. So I don't know what's going on with that issue. Alright, so after this is a spy mission on Sedna. The only problem with this is going to be, depending on where you are, And sometimes the infested, there's this one vault, and I'll see if I can remember to mention which one it is. There's one vault where you've got to get rid of one alarm, where if you're not careful, depending on where you're positioned, the guards can actually see you. I know which one. I'll see if I can let you know.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find.
And Wukong also makes this faster, and he can pass through laser barriers without tripping them. Okay.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Okay, we're safe on this one for what I had mentioned before.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
course.
unit approaching.
Seriously? That was
Tenno,
sad.
be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Data extracted.
Whoop, no.
They won't even know it's gone.
Just wanted to get... I don't want to pull out the trank rifle. Not here.
That was a juggernaut.
Yes,
They were lured out
juggernaut.
by the death of infested. Lay low and it
They were
should
lured
go
out by
away
the
or
death of
amp up the
infested.
fight to draw
Are
it
you
out.
sure? They just didn't want to shake hands and say hi. Lotus, have you been misjudging the juggernaut all this time, dear?
We fought with honor.
Alright, it isn't this one either. So either,
The target console
thankfully,
is
they
nearby.
didn't serve it to me
If you
this
trigger the
rotation,
alarms now,
or
the enemy
it's going
will
to be the
start
third one in
destroying
a row.
data.
For this, all you have to do, you don't even have to use the Wukong thing at
The
all.
juggernaut has moved on.
Watch
It's
for
safe
those.
to proceed.
Careful with the sensor bar right here. Sometimes also through the window, the infested can see you here too. And the little drones may also be able to see you depending on where they are in their sweep. We've had that happen a couple of times before too. And I'm stuck by the muscle fibers, or I don't know what it is. Moving on from that disturbing speculation, we'll go to the next vault. Oh, now I'm frozen up. Oh dear. Come on. Yes, there we go. Now we're free of it. After it's frozen. It's like you recognize you're not frozen once you're not frozen anymore. It's kind of odd.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms
And I'm
now,
gonna
and
get
they will
bumped
start destroying
over.
the data.
This is it. Okay, the vault, the trigger that I'm
Stay
referring to is the
focused.
one right
There's a
here.
heavy unit approaching.
Sometimes they'll be able to see you. And since we're at the point where the little Grenier locks reverse direction when you try to enter a part of the little code thing, if you know that, you can kind of time it a little bit to get the hack done a little bit faster. It does it a little bit. Alright.
Data extracted.
And awesome,
They
we're
won't
out of
even
here.
know it's gone.
Well, not this
We have
second, of
everything we
course. We
came
just
for.
have to get to
Get to
extraction and say, yeah, you got to extraction. Polite clap, you know. Okay. So yeah, I appreciate you all hanging out. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, all the YouTube jazz. Keep on going with your gaming journey and your life journey too, and we will catch you on the next one. See ya!